is going on, people? It's your boy Astro, aka the Galaxy Shogun, coming to you today with a special video, the first one on this channel. Let me start off by saying, once again, I have not seen the spoilers for 1054. So if I say anything during this video that is immediately proven wrong on Friday or 2 days when the chapter releases, this is before that, and I've literally seen no spoilers, so let me just get that out of the way just in case. Because honestly, man, was this ever a rough 4 weeks. I feel like an addict, honestly, man. I'm like scratching my neck like, anybody got those leaks, man? I need the One Piece. I'm watching like a whole bunch of theory videos, whole bunch of discussions, like just scrubbing Reddit for any One Piece content I could get during this break time. It's insane. And honestly, doing a few videos and posts that I've seen lately, I feel obligated to make this my first video on the channel before the release of 1054, just to like just to stop, just to tell everybody in the community pushing these goddamn agendas to stop. This Greenbull / Admiral wank needs to stop.
It's time to stop!
Now, before we begin, this is a brand new channel, as I mentioned, so please show some love if you enjoy this video by hitting that sub button and hitting that bell button for notifications. My dream, you know how Luffy dreams to be the Pirate King? My dream by the end of the year is to have 10k subs. And, you know, I think we're really going to do it this time. So if you want to help me, and at the end of this video, if you enjoy it, please go ahead, hit that bell, hit that sub button, leave a comment, tell me what you think. So, 0% chance Greenbull is going to win if he is stupid enough to cause a fight on Wano right now. Currently, Greenbull is pulling up to the party all mysterious-like, and anybody that thinks that Greenbull is going to win, I am sorry. You are nuts. There is a nothing's a 0% chance. There is a close to 0% chance that Greenbull is going to be able to take on the current people still on Wano. And you know what? Like, I've heard this, like, oh, you know, you don't really know Admirals, Greenbull, you know, don't know the potential. I've heard this from some people I really respect in the community, and like, I do respect everybody's opinion, but come on, let us stop the agenda for just 5 seconds. Let us stop the wank. We are going to see the biggest ass whooping ever if he decides to start a fight, and I will tell you why. So first of all, if you think a Admiral can solo a Yonkou, you are simply wrong. And please, let's not do this. Let's not do this buggy game, okay? We understand Buggy with the new advent of him being a Yonkou. He was the clear exception, and he's the clear exception, I might add, for now. Buggy has the potential to be amazing. That is another video, so once again, hit that sub button if you want to see that. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that video. I think I'm going to make it anyways, but that is a video for another day. So, all this time, and during Wano in general, we have seen massive gains for the Straw Hats. And, you know, I guess some people can make the argument, what if the Admirals got stronger? They could have gotten stronger during the 2 years, right? We haven't really seen their awakening. What about their awakenings? The what-about-ism in this community is absolutely rampant. There has been no higher point of just whataboutism in this community. Agendas. Your boy Astro is here to keep it a spade. Admirals are done. It's over. Finito. Owari da. Nothing more. There's no case for them. And here's why. Why would the Marines, if we go back to pre-time skip Marineford, why would the Marines and the world government need all hands on deck for a old, sick Whitebeard if that were the case? Old, sick Whitebeard arguably being the weakest Yonkou at that point in time. Why in the world would they require all the Shichibukai, you know, all the warlords, all the admirals, and even the retired people like Garp? Or I guess he wasn't technically retired at the time, or maybe he is, it's a little unclear, but they had all hands on deck is the point that I am trying to make here. For a old, sickly Whitebeard. Now, let's not say that Whitebeard was weak or anything like that. Whitebeard is an absolute freaking Giga Chad. We understand this man is godly. What he did in Marineford in that old, brittle body, what he withstood, absolutely devastating. Nothing compared to Kaido, in my opinion, what we've seen in Wano, but still, absolutely devastating power, devastating durability. Is that even the right thing to say? I'm gonna say it anyways. That man is a legend. We get that. But all things considered, I would still make the argument at that point, an old sickly Whitebeard is not beating Big Mom or Kaido. It's just, let's just be real about it. Let's just be honest. Let's put the agenda down. If that were the case, the Marines would have sent in one admiral. I mean, but based on the logic that people are trying to make today, why didn't they send in one admiral? They could have sent in two even. But no, they had all hands on deck, baby. They had everybody to take down. And we understand it's not just Whitebeard, but Whitebeard is obviously the main thing there. Like, obviously you got Marco, the boys, the division captains, all the people aligned with Whitebeard. But let's be real. The threat was Whitebeard. That's what people were singing things about. That's where kids were singing stories about. That was where the fear was coming from. A old, sick Yonkou. So please keep that in mind. If you need more proof, because honestly, I think that anyone that's being honest can see with that it's clear that an admiral is not equal to a Yonkou. Clearly, it takes multiple admirals to equal to a Yonkou, if that. And the point that I'm making, if you haven't made the connection, Luffy is a Yonkou now, and he has shown feats that he has absolutely earned the title at this point. There's no asterisk next to his name. He was a Yonkou. We'll get into that, but Greenbull is going to get absolutely mollywopped. Absolutely mollywopped if he decides to go into combat. So, if you need more proof, Fujitora, if we take it back to Dressrosa, had to literally block Gear 3rd. And I'm not saying that the Gear 3rd was going to one-hit him or anything like that, or the Gear 3rd was going to be, you know, like a Bellamy-type situation, one punch and he's out. No. But just the fact that the Admiral Fujitora, okay, Fujitora needed to block Gear 3rd, it tells you all you need to know. Let's be honest. Community, I get it. Admirals are cool. I get it. But stop the cap. So, if Fuji needs to block Gear 3rd, compare that to a Yonkou, who literally does not even need to dodge a attack of that caliber. Literally just tanks it. Like Big Mom and Kaido literally just stand there and they just chill. Look at Whole Cake Island and the beginning of Wano if you need any proof. Like, Luffy's going ham, hitting them with elephant gatlings, among other things. Even getting hit with Gear 4th, and they just tank it. And you compare that to Fujitora, like, come on. And that's me scaling Fujitora to Greenbull. I don't think that Greenbull's going to be massively stronger than any of the other admirals. That would be a little surprising to me. But realistically, just based on the evidence we see, if we're scaling Greenbull to Fujitora, there's no way that Greenbull has a single chance. Like, Gear 5th. Do you guys understand how nuts Gear 5th is? Like, I guess in a way we're making an assumption that Luffy just has access to that. But just like, if Gear 5 can arguably, and I mean arguably because I know that this is controversial to say, go toe-to-toe with 100% Kaido. Like 100% health Kaido. How in the world do you think that a power like that, the most ridiculous power in the verse, is going to have any problem dealing with an admiral? I would go as far to say Kaido. We've seen some crazy feats from him, maybe more than any other admiral. He is getting, I don't want to say low diff, but honestly, I don't want to seem like I'm doing a Luffy wank, but if you're really taking the story in as Oda's saying it on the paper, like, he's making it very clear just how busted Gear 5th is. Like, if you think about Kaido, and I know a lot of people will be like, oh, you're wildin', like, Kaido at 100%, do you know how much people he fought? Bro, do you know how much people Luffy fought? Luffy went up against Scratch Banapoo. Luffy went up against the numbers. Luffy went up against all team page 1. Luffy went up against a lot of fodder. You guys act like Luffy just teleported to Onigashima with no problems and then just went into Kaido, like, as if he wasn't dealing with a lot of stuff all the way through. Like, let's be realistic now. They both have taken damage. I still say that Kaido took more damage, but like, if I'm being absolutely generous, guys, Kaido maybe got down to 60% health. Luffy did 60% of the work taking out Kaido, and that is being generous. Some would say 75, some might say 80. The Scabbers, okay, they did their thing. I'd say Zoro, he definitely injured Kaido. I'd say Law did his thing a little bit with even the Gamma Knife, but 60 to 75% of the damage dealt to Kaido was Luffy with his learning of Advanced Rio, learning of Conqueror's Hockey Infusion for his attacks, as well as Gear 5th. He literally got 3 power-ups this arc. 3 power-ups this arc, people. So let's not act like this was just like, you know, a random, oh, Luffy lost, and then, you know, we just like appeared and beat him. There is a lot more to it. And again, that is a subject for another video. But Gear 5th, absolutely. We could at least agree that there's an argument to be made that Gear 5th could go up against a full health Kaido. I think that if we're being honest, that argument can certainly be made. The growth of this arc has been insane. It's just a fact of the matter. Past admirals, yes, they have advanced color of arms, but not internal destruction, aka Rio. Let me be very clear. They have advanced color of arms, advanced armament hockey, but they do not have Rio. There is a difference. In the series so far, there has only been 7 confirmed Rio users, and that's not to shit on them. But Luffy has more proficiency, Luffy being one of the 7. So let me list these 7 in case anybody forgot. And there is only 7, to the best of my knowledge, confirmed, and I'm talking confirmed, Rio users in the verse so far. Number 1, Odin Sama, the Giga Chad himself. Number 2, Hyogoro, alright? The man that taught Luffy how to use internal destruction. Number 3, the man himself, Mugiwara no Luffy. Luffy is able to use it. Luffy is an absolute beast with his proficiency with just about every hockey at this point. Do not underrate that man. Number 4, Big Mom. And you might be asking, when did Big Mom show off that ability? Well, if you go back to Whole Cake Island, there's ample evidence and ample showings of Big Mom actually doing internal damage to a Gear 4th Luffy, as well as destroying some of her own homies. I believe it was the door, which I guess you could say that's just how they animated the destruction, but between that and the internal pain that Luffy was feeling from some of Big Mom's attacks, it's fair to say that Big Mom is capable of doing that, which is weird considering that Kaido's actually not on the list, but I would say that Big Mom, and maybe this is generous, has shown the ability to use Rio, or Rio-like abilities. So, at number 5, we have Scabbers, the Scabbers, which is obviously more than one person, but for the sake of this list, we will count them as one. They were able to channel Odin a little bit and do a tiny bit of damage to Kaido. You know, just a little bit. Again, they didn't do anything massive. At the end of the day, Kaido was really only injured by Law, Killer, Luffy, and Zoro, as far as I'm concerned. Even Yamato you can make an argument for, but I don't think she really did too much damage to him, honestly. So, that being said, we have Rayleigh at number 6. Obviously, he's able to use it, and we know he's able to use it because you could think back to Sabaody Archipelagio. With Kaine, he literally, with the friggin' thing on her neck, is able to use the internal destruction to pull it off. He showcased it really, really, really early on. I think he's actually the first person in the show to do it. At number 7, we have our boy, Hiken no Sabo, the Fire Dragon himself, baby. Able to use it, as showcased in Dressrosa as he destroyed the arena. He 100% without a shadow of a doubt is able to use Rio, whether he calls it that or not, whether he knows that that's a specific Wano technique. He learned that from the Revolutionaries, or wherever he learned that. He's absolutely using internal destruction hockey, aka Rio. So let's keep that on the table. So there's assumptions that could be made too. I know a lot of you are probably like, oh, no Roger, no Shanks. It's not confirmed, guys. I'm trying to keep this unbiased. I love those guys. They're my favorite characters. But let's be real. So the people, I have 5 people that I would assume could use it, but it's not confirmed. Just to soothe your complaining. Roger, obviously, King of the Pirates, godly. Shanks, top in the verse. Stop playing with that guy. Whitebeard, you would think he would know it, though there's not really a lot of evidence to prove that he did. His power kind of gets conflated with hockey a lot of the time, but there's no clear confirmation that he's able to use Rio. Like his Gura Gura no Mi kind of has similar effects. Zebek, being the enemy of Roger, you'd assume he's able to do that. Again, big assumption, but narratively it would make sense. And Dragon. Who do you think Sabo learned it from? Ivankov? Kuma? Doubtful. If he learned that hockey from anybody, it's going to be Dragon. He even named the techniques after him, so I'm thinking those are the 5 that probably are able to use it, but there's not quite confirmation for those guys. So, to end this off, in what world, people, can Greenbull, okay, he's looking Chad-like. Aramaki, he looks cool, man. He looks cool. Like, I thought his hair would be a little longer based on the initial design, but realistically, I'm loving the design, man. If I get the chiseled 6-pack abs, I'm suiting up, baby. I'm putting the aloe on my chest, oiling up, lubricating myself, and I'm hitting the first con I can dressed up as Aramaki, aka Greenbull, because he's a Giga Chad looking character. I like his design, but let's just be real. In what world can Greenbull go toe-to-toe with a Gear 5th Luffy capable of sending Mr. Land, Sea, or Air deep, 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 deep into the Earth's core? Luffy sent Kaido deep, 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 baby, into the Earth's core. Let's just be realistic. In what world does he stand a chance against a Law and a kid whose fruits are so busted that their awakening was capable of taking down Big Mom? Stop the cope. Big Mom lost. She lost, okay? She lost. All right, guys? She lost. That's the fact of the matter. She lost. Laws, even kids, I know we're joking with Kid. Maybe the anime will make him look more impressive, but Law, Kroom, stop playing. Stop playing with that. On what planet, aside from all of that, can Greenbull or any Admiral handle King of Hell Zoro, Ifrit Sanji, Marco the Phoenix, And Yamato, a mythical zone with advanced color of arms. On Wano. He's getting his cheeks clapped. The Admiral agenda is officially over. Now, Oda definitely could throw a curveball. I respect that. But until that happens, the discussion is over. The conversation is over. Mic drop. That's all I have for you guys today. Once again, this has been your boy Astro. Stop the cap. Hit that sub button if you enjoyed the video. My goal again by the end of the year is to make it to 10K, so please help me get there if you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. I will be actively, discussing with people in the video, and I might even make a follow-up if I get some good counterpoints. I have an open mind, so, drop those comments below. So, if you want weekly, unbiased One Piece discussions and anime rants, hit that subscribe button, because, tons of that is coming your way. Thanks again, and look out for my Gear 5th in-depth discussion and breakdown, where we will cover the amazing dichotomy between Gear 5th and Luffy's destiny. It is not an ass pull, people. Oda just isn't human. That's all for today, people. Once again, stop the cap. It's been your boy Astro. Peace!